Hey ladies, this is Mocha Mommy here bringing you another video, and in this video I really want to talk about your personal healing and happiness. I know that with a lot that goes on with social media, there's just a lot of attacks on Black women, and I completely understand the desire to protect yourself against those attacks. I am all for you guys venting and healing and being open, having fun, having a little girl time and locker room talk. And I put that in air quotes, girl time, locker room talk. I'm all for it. But what I don't want you to do is mistake nurturing yourself for entering into toxic behaviors that mimic the toxic behaviors of the manosphere, okay? I just don't want you guys to make the same mistakes. Now, ladies, there certainly is a need for certain types of divestment content creators who have lives, who let women vent. The thing that I respect the most about some of these content creators, Cerebral in particular, is how sometimes women can tell their stories of abuse and childhood trauma, and it's the first time that they're believed. So these spaces definitely serve a purpose, but the amount of time you spend in them and the amount of exposure you have to them is going to be different for each woman. And I strongly suggest that you guys know your personal boundaries, and when these things become less helpful and more toxic to you than they are serving you a purpose. It's great to be able to listen and have compassion for other women and their stories, for you to laugh and for you to joke along. But at the same time, is it helping you be productive, move forward, to heal and be happy? Don't get me wrong. I think that there is a need for content creators to discuss unhealthy pathologies that they see in athletes. But what I think is more important for us moving forward is to discuss the psychology and the value systems of athletes who are actually doing a good job and have the values that reflect our values. Now, there's a content creator by the name of The Honest Truth. I've talked about him on this platform before, who's been really helpful in helping me to build my platform. But the reality is a lot of his lives correspond with the Chicago Cubs games. So I got to pick my priority, and I'm going to pick Chicago Cubs. There's also another content creator who's probably been the most instrumental in development of my platform, and that would be Ion, formerly Yaheem. But a lot of times I find myself deep conditioning my hair, putting on a clay mask while he's doing his lives, or listening to it the next day. So I know that he would be supportive of me in that, because as a licensed cosmetologist and someone who's a self-care advocate, he would so much rather me making sure that I'm taking care of myself than spend 2 and 3 hours on a live about a pop culture issue. You know, as I predicted, there are a lot more men coming to the space to create anti-manosphere content. Shout out to content creators like New Beginnings, Walt G. Love, and my favorite content creator in this space, Deadbeat Dad. Great content. So of course I make it a point to like, to share, to subscribe to some of their content, but I consume it in rations that serve me. And I also just let them know that this is their job. My job is to take care of me and my family and to shepherd young women into creating those healthy boundaries for themselves. So leave this up to them. I really don't need to be in these divestment spaces trying to change the narrative about them, because people will see it for what it is. And ladies, this is what resting in your femininity is. Let these guys take care of it. So going forward, let's make sure we're prioritizing our own mental wellness, making sure that we're making time for our own healthy routines and habits that serve us so that we can grow and learn and be our best selves, whether it's meditation, whether it's a healthy breakfast, whether it's some sunrise salutations for yoga or a good green smoothie. Just make sure you're taking care of you. Now, I have the privilege to be able to do a collaboration with a content creator by the name of Lizzie Rants. I'll be sure to link her channel in the description box. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe because we're going to be going live Tuesday, June 1st, probably late night, around 11 p.m. And we're just going to really discuss how we can just move forward as a community of Black women from some of the negativity that's in so much of the social media spaces. Make sure to exfoliate before you come because we are going to walk into the second half of 2021, hydrated, moisturized, blessed, and highly favored. This is Mocha Mommy, and I'll see you guys on June 1st.